Are we prepared for number 30?
Number 30.
30 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
It's actually gross. It's actually disgusting that I've been forced inside, away from Wagamama's for this long.
Is that all you really miss?
Yes.
Is that it?
Yeah,
What do you miss? What do you miss?
Wagamama.
What do you miss? Five Guys?
James is dead.
I miss wild dingles.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, morning, evening, or night. Ladies and gents, my name's Alex, and welcome to Corncast number 30. The 30th week in a row of... Well, not in a row, sorry. The 30th week of lockdown. Joined by the milkmaid himself, James.
No. Don't ever refer to me as that. Just don't. Stop. No, Alex, you're problematic. You're problematic because the biggest person here against groupthink is groupthinking you all into calling me the milkmaid.
What?
You're the
That doesn't
milkmaid
mean
of
it's
Java.
not you.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
Just because I like juicy milkers doesn't make me the milkmaid.
You're the milkmaid of Java. I'm sorry. Just don't make these rules, you know. These rules make me.
We were hearing the voice of the Pixar mom himself, Ruben.
Yeah.
And last but not least, come on, Dingle. Come out the woodwork.
Dingle.
Yeah. Come on, Dingle.
Yeah,
I'm cool with Dingle, but like, what is it?
Just do it.
Do you,
Just dingle. Dingle
do
for
you
us.
not know what a dingle is?
I know what a dingleberry is.
Yeah, it's just the shortened version.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's you. Sorry, man.
Dingleberry said to me.
Yeah, that's what always pops into my head. But before we get too deep, let me shout out the patrons over at the Patreon. I have such an urge to just say the Patreon. Wait, what? How does James say it again?
Patreon's on Patreon, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, whatever it is. Just quickly, I put up an updated poll. Just asking if we should move the patron segment to the end. I know this is like the third time I've done this poll, but I'm just curious as, you know, people change and come and go and stuff. As of right now, anyone can go and vote on it, but still the vote is leading to keep it in the middle. How do you guys feel?
As long as James stays the milkmaid of Jar, I'm happy.
I'm not happy.
Yeah, as long as James remains the milkmaid of Jar, I think I'm happy.
Yeah, Teddy agrees.
Yeah, Teddy's a shit.
Teddy is not shit. Can you smell what the Rock is cooking?
James, do you reckon you could intro the comment barrel?
Yeah. You do that
I
for
don't
us.
know. Like, the comment barrel has to be conceived before it can be unleashed down the hill, so PewDiePie can shoot it. Welcome to the comment barrel.
I wasn't quite ready for that, but
How do you intro the comment barrel?
Hello, it's the comment barrel.
yeah, let's scrape into the bottom of the comment barrel.
You do the comment barrel song.
Okay,
Yeah,
take it
remind
away.
us, Ruben, of how that goes. Assuming it's
Well,
And it goes a little something like
this.
this.
It goes a little something like this. I'm trying to think of something like that he would say. He would say something really sexist. Women are zero and they live in barrels. That's sort of how he'd start, and then he'd accuse them of like not having big tits. Not the tits aren't big enough for
Yeah,
him.
they're fake.
Yeah,
And
those
they're
tits
dookie
are
fresh.
big, and they smell of dookie fresh. I found them in a barrel. You know, that would sort of be it. That's the song.
And it goes a little something like.
Leo Kirby has our first comment from the bottom of the comment barrel right here. Not gonna lie, I think James doesn't express his opinion on Five Nights at Freddy's enough.
Let's hear it, James.
What do you think about it?
And it goes a little something like this.
Masterpiece.
I don't give a fuck about baseball. There's a fun little.
A little what?
You know, I always thought stereotypes were kind of ridiculous.
Eric Nee Loves It Retro says, wasted opportunity to have it called Comment Jar. but I guess this podcast is not cringe enough for that. Up your cringe game, you're falling behind.
No, why would we call it that?
That would
Well,
make
we
it so
aren't.
damn confusing.
Yeah.
Barrel is going to be when we're an international company and we've got people with all different names, and we've got a B and A and R and R. How do you spell barrel?
An E, an E, an L, 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 E.
An S in there, maybe.
I think that barrel
A
should
C,
be
an
spelled,
O, an R, an N, an E.
I think it should be spelled Barelle, like Burrell. You know, like I think that would be
Like Pharrell.
Yeah, I think it'd be way more fun to say, "Hey guys, do you want to do the comment Burrell?" You know?
Comment Burrell featuring Pharrell.
Exactly.
I think it should be spelt BILL, as in Bill Hader Gaming, as the next comment.
No,
You can't just drop a bombshell like the colour system for milk you have in the UK and not elaborate on what the fuck you're talking about. I'm sweating profusely. Please explain the rainbow collection of milk the Brits have. And the gayest jar fan also written, Howdy Mingers, as an avid milk drinker, 2 to 3 gallons a week, I'm deeply offended by all the milk hate. My mother, who is a nurse, got a fancy scale from her job that can measure things like body fat percentage and bone density. After 20 plus years of guzzling that sweet cow juice, I truly have absorbed their power, and my bones are roughly 23% more dense than everyone else in my family. Also, as an American, I have no idea what these colours of milk are that you're talking about.
Can we focus on this this magical device?
What, the scale?
Yeah, how does the scale measure bone density?
Ask
You
the
just get
scale,
the
man.
you
I
get
don't
the
know.
bones out. You're right. You get your bones out. You put them on.
Maybe it's
You
got
know,
like
do I need to
spikes,
say
so when you
anything
stand on
else?
it, it like stabs your bones and
Yeah.
like, measures it.
Yeah, I want a follow-up comment on
Yeah.
this video explaining how that could possibly work, because I've never heard of this magic scale.
Who has the densest bones in jar?
James, he's the milkmaid.
Yeah.
I'm fitting after me. Okay, let me just Google what
James,
dense
you can't say that.
I am. I'm having to Google what dense means because I have no idea what it means. Yes,
Jesus
I am
Christ.
dense.
Yeah, the milk colours. Let's just talk about the milk colours.
All right. So you got the first color, the best color, black. This is where they mix in a little bit of shit.
No,
That's
that's
the
charcoal
licorice milk.
flavour.
That's the licorice
Yeah,
milk. that
that's
we
the
have in
licorice
UK.
milk.
People in the UK are crazy about licorice.
Yeah, we
Everyone's brought
love
up on licorice.
We
Licorice
love
milk.
Licorice milk.
Licorice steak. Licorice milk steak.
Do you know how you make licorice?
I don't want to know. I fucking hate licorice.
It's like a plant, isn't it? It's like a root.
No, it's a bunch of like bugs that you squish down.
No, you're thinking of that movie.
It's aniseed. Yeah, so it must be. It's a plant. Yeah. And it goes a little something like that. It's just fucking terrible. That's what licorice is.
Alex, give us a simple explanation for the milk colours.
Yeah.
You know, I always thought stereotypes were. So I wrote a song about it. And it goes a little something like.
Green's kind of the, I don't know. It's been around for a while. It's a Jedi Knight. It's been through the ranks a bit.
It's the sort of everyman like apple flavoured milk.
The apple
Yeah,
flavor
yeah.
bit.
They do flavor it with apple. That.
I like the red one,
Yeah.
the cherry one.
Yeah.
Yeah, cherry's nice. I like the blue raspberry though.
Well, I don't know, because I didn't like it when they changed the flavor in it slightly. It just doesn't taste as good as it used to a few years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, the
They-
updated formula is wheat.
No, but they did change the formula of the gold milk. Now that's good.
Gold milk.
Gold milk.
I've never had gold milk.
Well, you're missing out there, brother. The gold milk is the finest milk in all the land.
Who in Star Wars has the golden milkers? We know who has the golden pussy.
Yeah. Yoda's got the golden pussy. Who's got the golden milkers?
Me.
You're not in Star Wars yet.
Yeah.
I'd say Darth Sidious. It makes
Yeah.
sense, doesn't it, with like the light side and the dark side?
Yeah, no, I agree.
Actually, no. Darth Sidious got the golden dick.
No, the golden balls.
Yeah, he's got the golden balls. Darth Vader has the golden dick.
What were we talking about?
Oh,
Oh,
no.
yeah.
Golden pussy.
I found something out that's kind of messed up. I'm gonna start off with James. Actually, I have a question for you, James. How many blimps do you think exist in the world today?
Blimps.
How
blimp.
many blimps?
We're talking. There's another word for blimp, but I can't think of it. It's
Zeppelin.
it's the balloon airship.
Yeah,
You know,
like
the one-
like a balloon airship Zeppelin thing.
Zeppelin, yeah,
blimp.
Zeppelins.
I said Zeppelin. James, you don't even listen to me.
What?
You just filter me out, don't you?
Yes, I do.
It's
But-
'cause of my race.
Yeah, let's price
Yeah,
this
I know,
right.
but-
This everyone guess how many blimps are left in
There's
the world.
quite a few. Well, they've been gaining. There's probably over. This is difficult because I could overestimate and say there's 100, but there probably isn't. Depends
I'm-
what class.
So if
'cause
you
there's-
guess 100,
No, because there's small blimps, but then there's
someone
like
just
the
take
bigger
the plunge
ones.
and just
18.
guess.
There's
Okay,
20.
Ruben guesses 18.
Yep.
James guesses to 20. Jim?
I'm gonna be honest. I can't guess. I immediately
Yeah.
googled it.
What?
You're such a little bitch.
Well, how many
Yeah.
are there then, Jim?
How many are there? According
Yeah.
to Google, there's 25.
What?
Yeah, there's
Yeah, there are
25 blimps.
25 blimps left in this world, and only half of them are still in use for advertising purposes.
Does
Should
the
we
one in
buy
GTA
one?
5 count? Yeah, we should have a blimp. There it is, the Char blimp.
Whoa, in order for a pilot to go on their first solo trip in an airship, it takes 250 to 400 hours of training.
Isn't that the same with commercial planes though?
I think
Pretty
it's
sure.
Yeah, but
possibly-
they're not as cool as blimps.
I think it's more for.
Yeah, but you kill more
Planes.
people with planes.
Oh, here it says, on average, it takes pilots 10 to 15 hours to learn how to fly a single-engine plane. But in order for the pilot to go on their airship, that's what takes 250 to 400, so... Yeah, just thought I'd throw that out there. You don't hear about blimps very much nowadays.
Yeah, it's a
Seems
nice little
quite a vulnerable
factoid.
vehicle, but...
Well, it's because like the whole blimp technology obviously went downhill after the big Zeppelin crash. The
The Hindenburg disaster. Are you
Yeah.
talking about the Hindenburg disaster that I know of?
Hindenburg disaster. But it's like recently they're going into it again because it's just like with technology advancements, it's like quite good.
Technology still has so far to go.
Basically, I'm going to buy blimp.
Do it. It'll be funny.
Do you remember that scene in Uncharted 3 where Nicolas Cage is like in a blimp and he throws that Nazi out the window?
You know, so I wrote a song about it, and it goes a little something like.
I'm just gonna say yeah.
What you actually? Do you want to know about the Hindenburg disaster? The history.
Sure.
A German passenger airship, the LZ 129 Hindenburg, caught fire and was destroyed during its attempt to dock. In did I already say it was in New Jersey?
Well,
Causes
Yeah.
35 fatalities, 13 passengers and
Wow.
2 crewmen.
How come this... I wasn't expecting this topic to just be like a miserable death circulation. one.
Well, I mean that's
It's like
the truth about blimps.
the-
Blimps fucking suck.
They just spell out death for everyone involved.
Yeah, in the lamest way possible.
Tell you what isn't lame though.
what's that?
Clash of Clans gems. We're not sponsored by Clash of Clans. I just had that noted down in like the
How many
like,
people
topic
just
section.
clicked off the video? When you said
Immediately.
that?
Just... They unsubbed. We've lost followers for this, man. I hope it was worth it. Like, it's done.
Yeah, say bye-bye to Patreon.
No, I just heard this fucked up story of someone who found out their like card details had been stolen because whoever stole their card details was using it to buy Clash of Clans gems. And it started like a whole infight in the family of like, have you been buying Clash of Clans gems on my card? But no, it was just a horrible identity thief like Melissa McCarthy in that movie.
In the movie Identity Thief
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
Jason Bateman.
Yeah, with Jason Bateman.
You see, if I had my identity stolen, and like they were using my card, I'd want them to be doing a Leonardo DiCaprio from Catch Me If You Can.
Isn't he using checks?
Well, he's doing whatever, but you know, this is the modern version.
He's doing
But,
whatever.
like, I'd want him to be like a playboy, fucking badass, flying to Zimbabwe, and I don't know.
Completely
fucking
unrelated, but do you know what concept I just
sucking.
love the idea of in the nerdiest, dorkiest way possible?
What's a
that.
Data miners.
yeah?
The people that like go into code and like try and find left behind stuff that isn't intended to be seen. There's something cool about that to me. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like any sort of, because I finished watching Mr. Robot recently, and it does make that kind of shit a lot cooler. You know, some lame ass dude just sitting in front of his computer, typing at this shit just full of text or whatever, reading code and writing his own code. Yeah, it's pretty badass.
Being cringe.
Yeah, being
You know,
cringe, talking
yeah.
about society and stuff.
Yeah, there's nothing cooler than just mining Dogecoin.
Yeah,
I agree.
No, it's cool when you make a game so that people install it and then you make all of your players data mine for you. That's cool.
Digital mining is just, I don't know, it's cool.
do you sort of picture them like putting on a VR headset and like delving deep into their hard drive?
I picture it literally like they're playing Minecraft and they're mining with a pickaxe.
I was thinking more like they've got a canary in a cage and they're like going through the hard drive, all the green colours whizzing past them.
Well, those are all my topics. Anyone else have anything to throw out there?
James does, I think.
Yeah. He was really excited about it earlier, wasn't he? He said, guys, I have the most incredible topic to talk about today. Yeah.
No. Why do you make it out as if I've got enough brain cells to actually think of a subject?
Just
It's not nice.
The one that started this episode off was how many blimps are left.
how many blimps are left?
Well, we know now.
No, we don't. Talk about it again.
25.
I wish. Yeah, should we all guess again?
It's the first fact we've ever talked about on this channel.
It's actually the first ever fact, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But I'll actually talk about something serious now because I'm actually like, the most serious member
Look,
of CALNE.
okay, if this is what I think it is, don't let him do it.
So I finished Spec Ops The Line this week.
Okay, no, this is fine. Proceed.
And,
Oh yeah, what did you think?
I think it's a game that everyone should play. Like, I've obviously watched YouTube deconstructions of the game, and I know all the spoilers, but I still think everyone should play it. Especially if you, like a lot of us here, have played practically every COD. I think it's a game that you should play because it's still a very, very good experience, even in this day with the way games are now. Because I knew the spoilers, I'd focused a lot on the environments and like the small storytelling that's going on, and it is just thoroughly enjoyable. I finished it in about 6 hours, hardest difficulty. Great time, and I think you should play it.
Oh really? How was the combat on that difficulty? Because that was my one problem with it, was I just found the combat lacking just a tiny bit for how long it was.
My mindset was that it's a game where you're like an elite Delta Force squad going into Dubai. Playing it on easy doesn't do the game justice because it makes sense in a gameplay to be like scrambling for ammo when you're like this elite squad with no backup. So that's why I did it on hardest difficulty, because I think I'd feel more immersed in the game and I'm like, oh shit, where's ammo for shit? It is quite difficult. There is some bullshit parts where it's like so stereotypical gaming. Oh, heavy guy. Ooh, you're helping a downed person. Ooh. Once it gets to that part, the story's so ramping up and like the environments are so crazy that you don't think about it, and it's just like shit, I need to move on. Let's do this as quick as possible. But even now you can really tell where they put all of the money and all of their time. because the gameplay's shit. Everything else isn't though. Everything else is incredible.
Probably Nolan North's best performance, or at least my favorite one I've seen from him.
Yeah, like the instant takeaway from that game is the voice acting is so good. All of their performances are so good. But I think that's because they made them repeat the same line like constantly to get like desperation and frustration in the lines, and you can really tell.
Yeah, I remember noticing that. The story's
Especially-
really good too. It's obviously the main appeal.
Yeah. Like for the first like probably 8 chapters, it's quite slow. But once the stuff happens, it does go so well. The pacing is just generally very good in that game. I know
And
it's
it's
a
really,
game,
really depressing and dark too, in like
Yeah.
the way you want.
but it's just like I know it's a game that everyone says, "Oh, Spec Ops: The Line, Spec Ops: The Line," but it's just like there's a reason people know it, and there's a reason why people tell you to play it, and it's just a game you should experience. It's like if you are a gamer, you need to play Spec Ops: The Line, and I bought it for £4 off Steam. Like it's so cheap.
I think I got it for
nowadays.
like £4 years ago. So.
Yeah, like it's so cheap. Like I've got my PC is a GTX 770. It's really old, and I'm still playing it 120 frames a second easy, the whole game. So even if you've got really entry level software, you can play Spec Ops: The Line. So yeah, that's it. That's all I've really watched.
Yeah,
but
good recommendation.
It's just because
I think I'm the only person that hasn't played it.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, primarily because of what, like James said, like when you know the whole story, and all I've heard about the gameplay is that it kind of sucks. It's kind of hard for me to, to warrant a purchase from me.
But it's like with it being so short, and even if you know the story, you can still focus on the environments and like the smaller details. And
Yeah, I
There's
just
some mechanic
find-
stuff that's cool,
yeah,
The thing is,
like the sandstorms and everything.
even though 6 hours for a game is actually relatively short, especially with how games have become recently in the past few years. But like, I'm way more likely to watch a movie that I know the twist of before playing a game that I know the story of. Like if the story is what it's all about, you know.
But
Yeah, I mean, I
even-
knew the story too, but I still enjoyed Spec
Well,
Ops when I played
I
it.
guess the trouble is, like, watching a film isn't asking anything of you. If you're playing a game and maybe the game's frustrating you, but you know the story's good, but you know what happens in it. You don't have the extra thing pushing you to actually continue anyway. You just feel, I guess, apathy would set in. You're like, well, what the fuck am I doing this? I know the ending.
Yeah,
It's just annoying
yeah.
me.
For Rizzle.
But I still think you should, because it's not all about that. The whole story makes sense, but it's the way you play it, and it is your experience within that. I still think it is still something you should play. When you've got like an option of 2 games to play, Spec Ops and Resident Evil 6, just play Resident Evil 6. It's a much better game. That is something that me and Jim played this week. We bought Resident Evil 6 like ages ago, and we never played it. And this was when John
Everyone knows his name, though.
Jane.
Jane when
Let's
Jane
just reveal Jane's real name. It's Jane.
yeah
Jane.
he's called Jane. When he was here, I joked him, and I was just like, Matt, this game is shit. When Jane
Oh my
Jane-
god!
I'm not even gonna edit that out. Fuck that.
this game's shit. Let's play it. It was like £2, so I bought it. He installed the wrong version of Windows on my PC, so I could never play it. So me and Jim downloaded it this week, and it is the worst game I've ever played. It's fucking terrible.
It's such a... Wait, what year did it come out? I'm gonna have to
2000.
quickly Google.
Well, wasn't it?
2012. Same year as
think
Spec
so.
Ops.
Fuck me.
Um,
That says a lot.
Says a lot about our society.
I say this because obviously Resident Evil is the fucking huge thing at the moment. Big dommy mummy vampire thing, and everyone wants Village.
oh damn.
There's
It
people
came out
love
in
Resident Evil.
2013, and it was chasing trends from like 2010
Yeah.
and 2013.
Yeah, because that's how long it takes to make a game. It takes about 3 years.
Yeah, I suppose. But like, they'd already been going down that route with Resident Evil 5. Which, all things considered, I think Resident Evil 5 is like Resident Evil enough to be called Resident Evil. Whatever
but
the
it's
fuck
kind of-
Resident Evil 6 is, it's
People
It's
say the
evil.
Leon campaign is like the one
Oh,
half acceptable one.
We played the Jake campaign.
yeah. We started
fuck me.
the Jake one, but Ruben and I had started the Leon one ages ago, like last year, and that shit wasn't any better. When your gameplay is pure ass and the story is pure ass and the actors don't give a shit,
It's just a bad fucking game.
why am I going to? Yeah.
There was a few laughs, especially in the early phases where the game, it's just like there's these chase sequences, but it zooms in on your chest and only your chest, so you don't even know what to do. And then it's insta death scene.
Yeah, the
game's
amount of times you'll
terrible.
just die because well, you won't know why.
Yeah. But I would still say buy it and play it 'cause it's funny.
No, don't buy it.
Don't buy it. Just buy
Yeah,
Spec
don't
Ops
buy it.
Online.
fuck.
Torrent it, maybe.
We'll see you after these messages.
Jar Media shirts now, or I'm gonna hurt you. Description below.
Howdy. Fuck you. I was doing it. Fuck's sake. Every time. Howdy, partners, and welcome to the section where we thank our lovely patrons. Starting with Clunge Bob Spunk Trunks. Ooh ah, ya ooh ah. The Absorbaloff from Doctor Who. Ibsen's Rips Busker. OG Andre Buskev Exter. Look at me, douche. I'm Dick Troll. You're watching the Jarcast, aren't you? Are you binge watching it? Crash Punk. Ah da 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 da. That's how the fuck you sound, you drunk and hot girl. Yeah. Snort. Minga Dinga Ringerton James. Do that bloodcock jiggle. Fartin Scorsese. Fancy Nancy. I do not associate with mingers. Little Ducky. Big Chungus. William. Is Jar James as cringe as they say? C-3PO's long golden schlong. Trap out the hood but I stay in the burbs. I forgot to change my name for like 4 weeks and I'm shitting myself. Ruben will shout at me. Salad 544. There existed an addiction to squash. James, it's me, the tank. For the love of God, fucking build me or destroy me. It's so lonely in this box. I can't live like this. Adam McBride. Undercover bisexual tomboy receptacle. Krusty Kamikaze. If James is piss a dick, who is shit or ass? Cumbody once told me the world is gonna cuck. I ain't the hardest cock in the ass. Right, well it's been real, but I gotta get on the bus and take the Belt Boys mom to Pound Town, sorry. Harriet Broadley. Yo, dudes, the Jar Media Patreon is pretty chill. Maybe you could like join it or something. Big Cheeser. Perfect and unique dinosaur-ass Tenga. Dwayne the Barrel Johnson. Do I hate Jars bars? Ong ong ing ing ooh ooh ay 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 ay. JAR Media's Lord of the Mings. The Return of King Julian. The Dupester aka KSI LGBTQ+. Flag stolen. Flag dropped. Flag stolen. Flag dropped. Flag stolen. Flag dropped. Flag stolen. Flag capture. Game over. Dobby has £0 on his Xbox. God Etter Midag, Morgan, Kveld Ella Nat, Dama Og, Herrer, out of the damn way, aka Review Tech Blackwater. Bruce Willis wears Master Chief armor from Cosmic Sin. Akpan will direct Halo movie. I am 687 out of 700 Chieves on MCC.
Madman.
The Bush KSI imported guest. Angry Joe is angry because his parents prefer other Joe. Mine aim is Akpan and Dice Tough Lego Sup Mike Ock. Ha ha ha, how's it going, bros? My name is PewDiePie, and today I'm going to wear the Iron Cross on a video brofist. Gilbert the Awesome One. Catheter Bag Capri Sun. Watto knows what the ladies like. Nate's Minifigs. Jarvis, download Google. Cortana, spread my loins, align my halos, and cleanse me of the flood that festers within me. Squidward Tennis Balls. Big Muscles TV. 011IE2. Mr. Cheesy Watsits that crunch on its head 100. Boris Johnson versus Margaret Thatcher, Dawn of Brexit. Cum 7, The Cum Awakens. Big Mouth episode 6, Return of the Douche. Cobalt Rad. Microwaving the socks under my bed to drink the delicious sock cum infusion. That nest of Dungars. Sorry. Drain my cock Johnson. Chaser the Dragon. My ancestors are smiling at me with UTech Tamriel. Can you say the same? 21 Grammys, Superstar Grammys, Be the New Jack Me. Jack? That doesn't make any fucking sense. I'm all about the Act-Me's. Blade Runner 2077. Drink the milk of the weird creature. BDSM wax play uses special wax with a melting point slightly higher than the human body temp, therefore could be melted and drank. I fucked my sister thanks to James. Joseph Jewish Jarling. Public Kangaroo Executioner. The Mad Lad. Duke Walker holding James's hand softly while teaching him how to suck cock. Every day James doesn't build the tank, he gets visited by the Shane Wizard. Jack. Tom Fudging Armstrong. Welcome to the Islamic Communist Revolution. The Christian capitalist status quo has gone on too long. Hi, honey. Cosmic Mapping. Piss Drinkers Unleashed. I'm going to get a detailed back piece tattoo of Argy and you can't stop me. Like, where's the proof? Do it.
Sorry, I just gotta crunch this ice a sec.
Everybody loves a piece of ice.
Fuck's sake.
It's just delicious and refreshing. Many thanks to Aaron Kavanagh. Gunge my clunge, love you, James. The Game Plan, 2007, starring Dwayne The Rock Johnson. T Noble Doble. Michael Mann, 2000. Stephen is human. Unatada. Butter me up some porn on the cob. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl Harbor. Clearly, I have made a fucking omelette. It's right there on the plate, filled with poo. Katia fucking Ranakin, and wait, where's David Wallace? Thanks, Mingers, for giving me a weekly chuckle in such a depressing time. Now, James, please twerk that pooey bum for me. Whose heads were beheaded? Well, the 17,000 people that Robespierre? I don't know. Order to execute. Most times the revolutions don't bring any. Thomas Martin. I have one message for Congress. Can you smell what the Rock is legislating? Quahog Police Department supports gamers. Quebec Films. Chris Warren. Zooey Mama. Aura. Cool Dip Chip. Keck Flexington. Numa Numa Banana. Ben. Fartbag. George Kenwood Parker. Farndal. Fiddle, aka The Cream Dimension. Dream Awful 2142. The gorillas from Sing go on holiday to Swindon on a trip to see the eighth wonder of the world, the Magic Roundabout. Rutro Raggy Raimi is going Reast of Roy. Fionn O'Gorman. Melvin, brother of the Joker. Tomcat. King Kong Fan 3. David Wallace. Fat Cockman. Pimp Cowboy. William Knowles. Acolyte. Hiss a dick. I think we're going to get along just fine, aka Drink a Mouth.
Big thanks to OK, I admit it, Ryan Reynolds is actually funny, guys. Gabriel Ledge, Danny G. Base Lord, Review Tech Grips Dibidosa, Edgy Erica, Alex sensually whispering razor flesh into your ear, James liking hentai on Twitter, check out Nate's minifigs on Instagram, Dwayne the Rock Johnson, 30th Pleeman, Sam Buckley, Darth Vader's lifesaver, Snake, what happened? Snake, answer me. Snake. Sam. Shitting your pants is actually incredibly liberating if you're not a pussy. I challenge you to a League of Legends top lane. If you use Aatrox, you're a pussy. Adam Johnston. Tom Buis. Juan Hernandez. Jam. SpongeBob SquarePant. Honey, I'm hurt. Oh, I swear I'm not. Hi Mora. Tell Polo and Rux they are good sogs. Doink. Dig bestest kissy Kate bunniest creature. Caleb. Bogey Bear. James helped me realize I was bi. Damn.
Well, you're going to have to explain that one a bit more.
Jake White. Big Whoops. Gremblo. Spock, The Rock, Doc Ock, and Hulk Hogan. Big Cheese. Kuta Panda. 11000001A. Lucy Tyres, an Asian anal queen. Local units. All units. Randy ruins Patreon. Edward Pizzadix. We live in a society where pussy is a distant memory. Wouldn't you agree, Pizzadick? Katia fucking Manigan. Ambushed Annoying Orange, and David Wallace. Thanks, everyone. Anyone need to urinate or anything?
No, there's no mouth to urinate in.
No.
What? James, do you want to intro part 2? I don't want to do it.
Who? Me? Good afternoon, morning, evening, or night, ladies and gentlemen. This is the second part of the Jar Media Corncast, episode 30. Today we're going to talk about...
Ridiculous.
That was fucking shit.
Like, what? Like,
Ruben,
I
show
can't...
him how it's done.
No, listen, let me explain. I can't throw massive amounts of energy and making an intro when I don't have the brain that can create an interesting intro. I can put energy into a normal intro. Yeah, I
He just
don't
keeps
have
doing
brain.
this today. He's on a real like, oh, I'm a dum-dum thing today. Shut the fuck up.
I don't have a brain that can do it.
I don't.
What do you mean? You've done it like hundreds of times.
Yeah. What the fuck are you talking about?
No, but it's just like, I'm not saying I don't have a brain. Like, my creativity isn't at the forefront of my mind. I can't just speak
You spent
shit
so
at
much
work.
time explaining why you spent all this energy on something when you couldn't have done an intro. When you could have just put that into doing an intro.
Good afternoon,
Yeah.
morning, evening, or night, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this episode.
Right, we're going to
You
read some really good
expect-
questions. We're going to answer some good questions from the good subreddit.
If you have a question,
Reddit.
please head over to our subreddit and leave a nice comment on that nice weekly updated thread of questions. Boom.
Nice.
See?
Fucking lovely.
Chespin3211 is going to start us off. What's the current consensus on Ruby Doo in 2021? Is she still as legendary as we initially thought many months ago?
Literally who?
Yeah, who?
Do you not remember Ruby Doo?
I remember
Oh.
Ruby D.
Just Google Ruby Doo.
Okay, hold on.
Who?
Ruby Doo.
James, don't react, Ruben. Don't say anything. James, Google Ruby Doo.
He does
I'm-
remember. He's lying.
Yes, I do remember. Of course, I remember that stupid
So you're
picture.
fucking with me?
Yes, I'm proving
The
your.
first image, Ruben.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Now, it's not Sandy tier. That's for certain.
No.
But what is, you know?
That's a good point, but I
What is?
will admit, I thought Ruby Doo would have more staying power than Ruby Doo has had.
Well, what do you mean? It's just a case of if you're using an image in the way like you do a Sandy, why would you not just use the Sandy every time? Because it's just superior.
I don't think it's about use. You know,
Use.
that's what you said. If you're going to use Ruby Doo the way you use Sandy, I think it's more iconography. It's like the cross or Superman's logo.
Yeah, and the Sandy one can't be beat. I even looked into
Yeah,
Lego started this like mosaic thing that they've been doing. Where you like upload a picture and they make a mosaic out of the picture. And I looked into it simply just to see if a Sandy could be done, but you can't use copyrighted materials or characters that you don't own, so that was a no-go. So yeah, I don't know, it's all up in the air of Ruby Doo.
well, it's like trying to redesign the cross. You know, you can't do it. It's already done. We have
agree.
Sandy, and that's that.
Spicy Bronchitis has one for us. What are your thoughts on Joker saying we live in a society in the new Justice League trailer?
Quite amazing, honestly.
Yeah, it made me double take when I was watching the trailer. I was watching it on my phone and I heard the "we live in a society" thing, and I don't know. I couldn't believe that they actually had the Joker say that line.
I thought it was amazing.
And then it got me thinking: is it like intentional to like try and rile people up and get it talked about? Like, I don't even know anymore. I wouldn't be surprised. Because like, didn't they reshoot this Joker stuff in 2020?
Yeah.
So the meme would have been around for ages already. So that line was written with the current landscape in mind. It's not like an old one from years ago when they actually filmed the movie. I don't know. It's going to be funny. I'm looking forward to watching it. Dingo.
You know,
Oh, is that me?
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's true. I can't argue with the guy.
I suppose that's the frustrating thing.
Yeah,
He is correct.
yeah, he's not wrong.
We certainly do live in a fucking society.
James,
Yeah,
are you going to watch Justice League Snyder cut?
No. Of all the time I definitely don't have any for that movie. Or any of his movies that aren't 300. It's his best movie. Only one I'd watch.
Wrong.
No.
His best is Sucker
Sucker
Punch.
Punch.
No. I disagree. I like 300. I think it's
Why?
quite artistic.
Why?
Did you tweet that or did the Ackman tweet that? I can't remember.
Wait, what? No, that if you just pause that movie at certain times, it's quite nice looking, and I think that's cool. I
Yeah,
watched it on my
so-
PSP.
Andrew Date has one. When is the last time that any of you guys sat in the dirt and played with a worm?
Probably second lockdown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When was the last time you actually interacted with a worm? Because I gotta say, I interact with them fairly regularly. When I'm out
Really?
on walks, I see them. Yeah, if it's been raining, they like wiggle out onto the path and then
Well,
dry out and die. And if I
That's
see them
not-
there, I'll flick them back on the ground.
Oh, right, okay. With what? Do you pick them up?
Yeah, I'll pick them up.
Really? With your bare hands?
Yeah, my bare hands. I don't care. It's a fucking worm. What's it gonna do to me?
Then you eat a fucking sausage roll without cleaning your hands. It's disgusting.
You added the not cleaning part.
I don't interact with worms.
Why not? Well, you're above it or some shit.
They're not interested in me. I'm not interested in them. I think we
They
should
are
leave it
interested
as
in
that.
you.
No, they
You
don't.
just
They
ignore
couldn't.
them.
No, they want to be where they belong. I want to be where I belong, and I think it should stay that way.
Yeah, I want to be away from them, mostly.
I want to be
Wait,
above
you
ground.
grossed out by worms?
I don't really want to touch them, you know? I wouldn't want one on me. So, don't have a huge interest in insects, you know? I just sort of don't.
No, I don't like worms. They're scary.
Why?
So you wouldn't pick one up?
No, I wouldn't.
5skin_3D asks, question for Alex. When you look in the suggestion thread to pick questions for the cast, do you read all the comments? And the answer is yes. I go through all of them and pick out the worst ones, like this one from Schnorg2342. Which animated character has the most epic catchphrase? And which animated character has the cringiest catchphrase?
Cringe?
Where do you actually stand on? Eat my shorts.
Ooh,
It's
that's good.
Fine,
I like
you know?
Giggity goo.
No, don't
Giggity
even have it.
goo.
That one's bad. That one's great.
7 out of 10.
What about
I reckon
dough?
if-
Homer's dough?
Oh man,
No, Mr. Burns Excellent is the best.
god damn!
Oh,
All of these come
yeah.
from. The only animated characters with catchphrases are Simpsons characters.
No,
Family Guy,
Sonic.
it's
Gotta
on.
go fast. It's a me, Mario.
That's not a catchphrase. That's just something he says regularly.
What about Princess Peach saying Mario?
Saying what?
You guys saying what?
Say that again. No, fuck. Doe, I guess. Doe is the funniest.
Excellent.
Did you know Doe is the note C in the fixed Doe system?
Say that again. It's the what C?
It's the note C.
Oh, I see.
You know.
Yeah.
Note C.
This is a really educational cast. This is full of facts.
what other sounds do they make when doing like song things?
Eat my shorts.
Eat my shorts. What note is that?
G. Come on, guys, you got to think of some fucking catchphrases.
James's one was
really-
good.
I can't
Excellent.
think
What
of
caps
anything.
phrase? What? You're bullying me.
What about Mr. Incredible saying it's time to go incredible?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Wait, I'm gonna just like Google cartoon
Bender
catchphrases.
saying me Bender.
What about To Infinity and Beyond, Buzz Lightyear?
Oh damn!
Oh yeah, shit.
Or
yeah.
there's a snake in my boot. Or somebody poisoned the water hole. Or
I'm gonna write your name in my death note.
Yeah.
that's a good one.
What's your honest opinion on Scooby-Doo saying his name?
I fucking hate Scooby-Doo. It's shit.
I fucking.
What's your problem with Scooby-Doo?
It just sucks. It fucking sucks.
What's wrong with it?
The
It's
second
just a fucking.
Scooby-Doo movie.
It's a shitty, fucking boring cartoon.
Uh,
I never
man,
liked
you're
watching
getting
it.
cancelled for that.
I don't fucking care.
Okay, wait, guys, I just came up with a really fun game for James.
Does he have to do all the most epic catchphrases?
No, I've got a list of 20 anime catchphrases,
Oh,
and I'll say
fuck.
them, and I'll see if James knows what anime it's from.
Okay.
The first one, You're Already Dead, or Ome wa mu Shinderu.
That is Fist of the North Star.
Yep, 1 for 1. Data Bio, aka Believe It.
Ugh,
Come on, James.
Uh,
This
I know
one's
that one.
easy.
I actually know that one as well.
James, do you want to phone a friend?
yeah, phone a friend. I don't. Yeah.
It's fucking Naruto.
Yep.
That's
Oh,
it.
Naruto
I
says,
haven't
"Believe
seen
it."
Naruto.
I knew a guy who told me to watch a couple of episodes. I probably said about it before. Told me to watch like some episodes of it, and I think I watched one, and I was just like, "This is fucking terrible." I couldn't do it. I was just like, "No."
Wait, I've got. I'll do one more because if James gets this, I'll actually do something. I'll do anything he asks me if he gets this one right.
Okay.
I am a genius basketball player.
That would be the basketball anime. I don't know the Japanese name for it though.
It's not a Japanese name.
This is
Dingle Dribblers.
Slam Dunk.
Fuck yeah! Did you Google it?
No,
Yeah, it's Slam Dunk.
He did Google it.
I didn't. Like basketball Slam Dunk. Easy to put
James, say-
together.
Okay, say I didn't then. And say it truthfully.
I didn't.
Nah, he's lying.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
lying.
He
You can hear it.
over enunciates.
Yeah,
T.
he did.
I didn't.
Yeah, I did.
I-
I went
if I-
on my anime list and it was like the fourth one. That's like fucking old school though. That like I would never have got that.
Man, can
Oh wait. Good news, everyone.
Oh,
That's an S tier.
yeah, that's a great one.
Yeah.
Here's a weird one. I like Bart Simpson saying cowabunga, but I don't like the Ninja Turtles saying it.
Yeah,
That's a good point.
I'd agree with that.
Where do we stand on Wubba Lubba Dub Dub?
Just fucking die.
Yeah, terrible. Honestly, it's a shit one.
I think it, in theory, is fine,
Yeah,
but the
Everyone-
culture surrounding it.
the culture.
Yeah,
is
it's
ruined.
definitely no Yabba Dabba Doo.
Yabba dabba doo.
I personally love Scooby Doo.
That's not even Scooby Doo.
Wait, what?
That's the Flintstones.
Fuck.
What's Up Doc is number 1 on like the ranker.
Oh my god! Of
Thing.
course. You see, I feel like the era of like cartoons we had as kids, it wasn't really catchphrase material. The one I think of is like SpongeBob. Doesn't really have catchphrases. Is Mr. Krabs saying money a catchphrase?
It's his gag. They've all got their gag.
Yeah, but they don't have catchphrases.
I mean, SpongeBob does his laugh. It's not really a catchphrase. It's just like his iconic laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm smarter than the average bear.
Yeah. Again, all this shit is from like the 60s.
Okay, no, you can't deny victory is mine.
What's that?
Stewie.
Do you think I
Wait,
know
no,
enough
he's-
Family
He
Guy?
says more.
He's got way more iconic things.
Yeah,
than
he's
that.
got way more iconic things.
Brian!
Yeah,
Brian,
Brian,
no,
no.
but-
I know.
Fat Albert, of course. Hey, hey, hey.
Who?
Lampster Jammer has one for us. Shit a ass has been mentioned as the alias for James's nemesis / alter ego a few times. This is great, but I'd like to put forward another suggestion. Shit o bum, as I feel the wider variety of vowels makes it roll off the tongue more. What do you guys think?
Shitter bum?
Shitter bum. Shitter ass. You see, the thing, if it's going to be the opposite to piss a dick, like
Yeah,
bum
exactly.
bum doesn't equal dick, but ass equals
Yeah.
dick.
Yeah. Yeah, it has to be shitter a ass. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with this.
I just wanted to say I want to shout out Drinker Mouth.
Yeah, that was
That's the
that
true
was good.
opposite. That one is
Yeah.
genius.
Well, you've got to drink a mouth to piss a dick.
Exactly.
Charles Styles MD42 says, I know you barrels have played a lot of Skyrim, and seeing as I just recently bought it on PC, I was wondering what kind of sex mods you guys use. I'm especially awaiting James's answer. I already have JARLabs framework up and running. Thanks, Dennis. I went and googled this. It's like a real mod thing.
Yeah, it is. I know about it.
I'd never heard of it before. I obviously can't show anything on the video, but
I
I've
guess.
got like the options menu there.
I guess you Google it or don't. What was it called? Sex Labs.
Sex
or what?
Lab framework, I think.
Skyrim JARLabs framework. It's like a sex game in Skyrim.
I'm gonna say, there's better games if you want porn in Skyrim. Just don't bother.
What do
What's
you mean
the
there's
best
better
porn
games?
game
Yeah,
Yeah.
what's the best game if you want porn in Skyrim?
No, probably Honey Select. Maybe you can even buy it on Steam. That's probably the best sex game.
Honey
Depends.
Select.
Yeah,
What's Honey Select?
just fucking Google it.
Yeah, but is
No.
Lydia in Honey Select?
Probably.
How do you know of Honey Select?
This shit is I'm just looking at the Skyrim thing. That is so lame. Oh my god.
I just like the name. That's the name of this episode, JARLabs framework.
Honey Select is a anime dating sim?
It's just a porn game.
Or is it just straight up porn?
Yep.
Well, how to download Honey Select 2 Libido update R1.1.
Video update, did you say?
Libido.
That is
Dude.
also fucking lame.
Just go on Reddit. You can find a whole download for the game.
Well, I don't want it.
I'll just send it to you if you want.
James, have you ever played a porn game?
Yes.
Well, he's the one just suggesting one off the top of his head. He really has. Seeing how Jim has said before that he believes Pikachu is the greatest character design, I became curious to hear his and the rest of the cast's opinions on what they think of the creature designs of Pokemon in general. Just the original 152 Pokemon would be fine, but it'd be interesting to see what the cast thinks of the newer designs as well. Cheers. So I went and got like pictures of all the kind of sprites from 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 6 gens here. Doesn't have to take ages on this,
anyone
but
cares about. So, do you know
my
what?
personal take is I can't remove the nostalgia from the first ones, but I do. I don't know, they're still around, a lot of those designs, but there are some good ones in 2. Even 3 has some kind of classic-y ones in there, like a Blaziken.
Yeah, I think the chick one
Yeah, the like fire chick guy. Yeah, that one's good. I even don't mind. What's that gecko thing? I can't remember what they're called, but I start falling off around. What's this 4? With the penguin and the fire monkey and the grass turtle thing.
You're wrong. There's Litten. Litten's the best Pokemon ever.
What gen is that though?
The one underneath. It's the one with the Smash character. The little cat that's red.
Oh, the
Underneath
like
that.
fighting cat thing.
Yeah, there.
Incineroar.
Yeah, Incineroar.
I can't see it for some reason.
He's not on this. He's not on the screen right now.
Oh,
You sure? No, that's the
That's
recent
not
generation.
Incineroar, though.
You sure? I'm pretty sure that is.
is this not Incineroar?
That's
here?
not Incineroar. Google
Oh
Incineroar.
no, that's the pig one.
I'm pretty. That looks like Incineroar.
No.
Incineroar's all buff, not fat.
Yeah, I think Incineroar is the even newer one because there's another gen after this
Okay,
one.
yeah,
So
if you
the-
that gentleman.
Yeah, I think every generation does have good ones.
Mhm.
Like Incineroar from the latest one, I think is pretty good. I like Incineroar.
I like the one that's just a set of keys. I think that's really good.
Klefki, yeah.
And the ice cream. Is there an ice cream one? Yeah.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah. Those are the ones that are like lazy as hell. But I mean, I guess they've always had lazy ones, like Pidgeot or whatever it's fucking called.
Or a
Pidgeotto.
seal.
Well, they have Pidgey and they have Starly, which is just the same thing but a different color.
Yeah, and they're just like pigeons and fucking birds. And
Starlings.
shit.
That first gen
Yeah.
is just so balanced though.
Yeah.
Like it's got Mew, it's got your Dragonite, you got the
Dino ones.
fossil ones. I love those ones.
Sleepy
Snorlax,
Yeah.
Polygon.
Onix.
Polygon's pretty fun.
guy, Jigglypuff.
Is it Porygon or Polygon? I don't remember what it's called actually. Is it Polygon?
I've got no fucking clue.
Got the
I will
birds.
say we should round this off by saying what our personal favorite, I guess, starter and their like 3 forms are. Why not?
Out of every generation, or do you mean like
Yeah.
one per generation, or just the best one?
Just the best one. Fuck it.
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real as hell. I'm gonna say Squirtle.
Damn, I think you took my
Mm.
answer.
Charizard.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say Charizard. Or you know,
No,
Charmander. You know the
Squirtle is fucking awesome.
Charmander's fucking sick.
No. Yeah, Charmander's like too cool. Squirtle's like a lame little asshole.
Yeah,
No, that's what's genius about them, about those original ones, though, is that all 3 of them are like cute in their first phase, but by the third one,
Yeah.
they're just kind of sick.
Mhm.
I
It's
think
genuinely awesome.
the green guy is the least cute though.
Yeah, he's
Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur.
Yeah.
Bulbasaur's pretty cute.
Charmander and Squirtle.
I didn't say he
though,
wasn't
you know.
cute, but
just
Squirtle
much nicer.
on the when it comes to Pokemon, I think cuteness is like pretty important.
Oh yeah, hugely.
And I think Squirtle is cuter than Charmander.
Chuffer McDonald has our penultimate one. Genuine favorite Star Wars character and favorite meme Star Wars character, and why? For example, my genuine as Luke Skywalker in meme is probably young Anakin. That was the commenter one, not my one. Probably Cara Dune.
Probably just Luke Skywalker would be my favorite. Just from being a Luke Skywalker, being a kid, you know, when those movies were, that was like sort of all you had. Well, you know, we had the prequels, but I didn't like them so much when I was younger. Now I think they're modern masterpieces, you know.
The best character is Yoda.
Oh. Interesting.
And I just think the most powerful character being revealed to be this little imp who's like a troll asshole. He's actually the wisest guy. And he doesn't, in the original trilogy, he doesn't really do anything that you'd imagine in your head. And the most impressive thing he does is like lift a ship out of a swamp.
Mhm.
But it's made into the most impressive, swelling thing. Yeah, Yoda's the best.
because you guys have taken the obvious. No, that's me. Because you guys have taken the right choices, I'm gonna go for the third right choice and say Obi-Wan.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
because of
also
the prequels or because of the
that's
original?
yeah, that's a good choice.
Both. He's the best part of the prequels, and then he's a cheeky fucking old man.
And the meme one is it has to be Watto.
Yeah. I mean, for you, that is like without a doubt.
Mm-hmm.
It can't be Jar Jar because like he's genuinely just insufferable.
Yeah, no, Jar Jar is too much.
But I do have a bit of love for what's his fucking name? The Trade Federation guy.
Oh, I don't know any of their names.
Oh,
I can't
Newt
think.
Gumray.
Newt Gumray, thank you. Yeah, he's just straight Star Wars magic.
My favourite's Anakin.
Which form?
Prequel Anakin is incredible.
From which one?
Which one? Yeah, he's pretty different.
As a kid, as an edgelord, or as an even edgier one?
The edgiest edgelord is the best.
And what about meme?
Meme? Edgiest edgelord Anakin.
Jeez. Okay, guys, this is it. Carlos Tacos has our final question for this episode. Help, I think my mate is starting to develop a scary Subaru fixation, and I'm wondering if you guys, most probably James, they didn't actually ask a question. One of my best friends loves cars. I don't. They're just cars to me, but he adores them, especially Subarus. He's a young mechanic, 20, and still lives with his parents. He recently bought his second used Subaru, and now owns 2 of them. They are both from the mid-2000s, and it shows. Here's some quick info about the cars. One is the Impreza 2009,
That's
$2,000, and the other one's the Forester 2001, $2,100. He's not planning on selling them, and the car pieces don't match each other. Am I overthinking this? Maybe I'm just a stuck-up who can't understand cars. I probably am, as I'm no mechanic. I'd just hate to see him lose money on profitable cars. He just adds a bigger muffler and spoiler. Yes, he's that kind of guy.
Lad.
What do you think of them then, James?
I think the 2009 Subaru Impreza is a hatchback. Subaru Impreza's Baby Driver.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes, that's a Subaru Impreza.
Well,
Why
okay,
wouldn't you want one? I want one.
Yeah, looking at the Forester, that one's ugly. The
but
other one's way better.
that's what you'd have as like a you use everyday car, a Subaru Forester.
Right, yeah.
And then you buy an Impreza for waking your neighbours up at 2 a.m. because you've got pop and bangs. Is why you buy an Impreza. Well, let's just say
you want to be a
this.
getaway driver.
When it was snowing here recently, I went out to drive my car. I followed a Subaru. We spent 20 minutes doing donuts in the Tesco car park. Subarus are great. They're very reliable and they're cool. And if he's a car guy, he likes them, so he's got my respect. They're great cars. And like cars are always a waste of money. You'll never ever get anything back from cars. It's like he knows what's up. Let him just know what's up. It's cool. I'm gonna buy a Subaru and I'm gonna bully Jamie into buying one too.
Well, Jim, I know you're quite passionate about Subarus. What's your take on the Forester 2001, for example?
It depends what you're going for, sort of thing. What's he going for, sort of thing?
Yeah, what's he going for, sort of thing?
Kind of a sort of cool, but not trying too hard, but also the best in the world sort of vibe.
Right, so if you're going for best of the world, I'd say...
But underplayed as well.
Right, especially my point hits even more home. Go for Toyota Yaris. Every time it's going to be better. It's going to be better than Subaru Forester.
How many Toyota Yarises could you buy for this price?
For what? How much did this person say they bought the Subaru for?
Which one?
Forester.
The Forester is
Forester's-
2,100.
That's reasonable for any car. Yeah, that's really reasonable. What about the
$2,100.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Well,
For
it
cars.
depends. You could get about 21 Toyota Yaris's.
You know,
for the
your
same price.
Toyota Yaris that you bought for cheap.
21, did you say?
Yeah.
Well, I think it depends where this person lives. Because if they live in like a place that gets snow often, then yeah, the Subaru's the best car you could ever buy. Like, it depends. That's with cars. It all depends of what you're going to use it for and where you live. Like, Toyota Yaris's are good,
Mm,
but Subaru's are better.
I'm sorry, but I can't agree.
You're only saying that because you own one.
No,
Yes.
Oh, you know what? I'd actually forgotten that I own one.
Well, I know we've been stuck in our houses for this long, but
I just like the imagery of 20 pissers in like a garage.
21 pisses in a garage.
21 pissers.
yeah, but they
As an
all have to be the
alternative.
same colour.
All a little bit fucked.
Yeah, all with different parts missing.
You need
But-
to
and
have
they-
one for every day of the month.
They all add up to one okay car.
But that's financially viable, you see. See, I don't think people need to realise with cars that you just drive them until they die. Doesn't matter what it is, just drive it until it dies. And then buy another one. Buy a pisser.
Yeah,
On
just
that
live
note,
life,
I
pisser to
mean-
pisser.
Pisser to pisser, that would be a good name. But I don't think YouTube would like that one as much.
Pisser to pisser, dick to dick.
Woo! And that's episode 30 of the Corncast. Any final words for the jarlings out there?
Fuck.
Keep your dingles in check.
Yeah, don't let the dingle lingle. Lingle.
The Dingle Lingle would be a good name as well, but do you think YouTube likes Dingle? I could test it.
Nah, YouTube's fine with dingle.
Yeah, maybe they don't mind Dingle too much.
The Dingle Lingle.